Our other big story tonight, a landmark decision for a gay man who would like to adopt his two foster children. A Miami judge ruled a state ban on gay adoption is unconstitutional, clearing the way for his family to become official. CBS4's Gary Nelson is live in Miami with the big development in this story since you've covered from the beginning, Gary.
Well, this ruling here in Miami-Dade County today sets a precedent, one that the state's conservative attorney general promised to immediately appeal. What Judge Cindy Lederman has ruled here in Miami is that Florida's ban on adoption by gay parents is irrational and unconstitutional.
Children are thriving.
Frank Martin Gill smiled through his tears in the courtroom today and then was applauded for making history. The gay foster parent officially a father now.
There's no rational basis to preclude homosexuals from adopting.
After Judge Cindy Lederman ruled Florida's ban on adoption by gays is unconstitutional.
Today I've cried my first tears of joy in my life. We are elated. We couldn't be happier with the judge's decision.
Batman.
Gill and his partner have been foster parents for 4 years to these two boys, now 4 and 8 years old. They were neglected and abandoned by their birth parents. The judge ruled today that Florida's ban on gay adoption is not in these any children's best interests, is not supported by any science.
And that it was uncontroverted that in the 4 years that these two children have been with Mr. Gill, they have thrived in every possible way.
I felt that the only right thing to do was adopt these children. It wouldn't be right after they were thoroughly bonded with us to give them up to another family. That can be very detrimental to children.
Gill says he didn't look to set precedent, sees himself as a father, not an activist, but worries about thousands of foster children still waiting to be adopted.
And I'm very grateful for the decision today. Hopefully, this will make a difference for all of those kids.
But the ink was scarcely dry on Judge Lederman's ruling when the state announced a challenge.
We have filed a notice of appeal with the court on this order already this morning.
While there will be an appeal after today's ruling, the name Frank Martin Gill will be recorded in history. For the moment, though, you can just call him Dad.
And the state promised an immediate appeal up to the 3rd District Court of Appeals here in Miami today. Whoever loses there, you can be sure, will take it on up to the state Supreme Court. But for the moment, Martin Gill is the legal father of his children. They have his name tonight. We're live in Miami. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.
And they'll be very thankful in celebrating this Thanksgiving. Gary, thank you. Today's ruling is the second recently in South Florida to declare the state's ban to be unconstitutional. Florida is not the only state with similar bans. Mississippi has a ban on gay couples in place, and just 3 weeks ago, voters in Arkansas voted to ban all unmarried couples from adopting children. That matches a similar law that's in place in Utah. We want to know if you agree with the judge's decision to allow gay adoption. Tell us what you think by taking our web poll. You can find it within Gary Nelson's story on CBS4.com/local, and we'll have those results for you new at 6.